Melchizedek, please. Hi, everybody. So, I'm Katie. Those of you who don't know me, thank you for joining the live or the replay. I'm sorry, I'm waiting for sprays. Melchizedek's around the flame in the middle.
Did you already get it?
Oh, I did. Shows you how grounded I am.
It's not.
So I'm not sitting in my normal seat. I'm sitting on the couch because after doing sessions over there, I needed to have a much more comfortable place. So the sprays that we're using are Yeshua, Melchizedek, Metatron. Yeah. And I had just asked Caitlin to grab Melchizedek, even though I had it, and it's sitting right here by my legs. Yeah, so hi, everybody. I'm just looking to see. Well, it's not showing me. There we go. Dion, Chris, Bonnie, Mary, Carly, Lena. If I mispronounced your name, I apologize. Hi, Leanne. All right, so we're going to get into it. So I called this Healing the Human Condition because the collective has been absolutely horrible as a bunch of fear is being released at once. So a lot of you that are on this call right now, clear for the collective. Most of you that work with me on some level, clear for the collective. I'm a big collective clearer. I do it unintentionally. It just kind of naturally happens. Caitlin clears the collective, the heart chakra. So what you're feeling, whatever fear, whatever anxiety, whatever physical body pain, whatever you have coming up in your energy is being triggered by the collective clearing. So as a whole, right, we are all right now releasing anything to do with fear. Hi, Natasha. Hi, Erin. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Linda. So as all of this anxiety, all of this crap, bubbles up, we're kind of forced to look at, is this my stuff? Is it not my stuff? Why is it coming up? Why does it feel so bad? During eclipse season, this always comes up a lot, a theme, right? So if you look back from the beginning of the year, as you're healing, as you're shifting, as you're growing, it's always a theme. Is it self-worth? Is it self-love? Is it self-acceptance? Is it about finances? Is it about your career? Is it about, your self-worth? All of this is innately tied in to the collective and what is happening. And so that is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be clearing collective fear, the anxiety and fear that's come up in just about everybody, the judgments, I'm not good enough. That self-worth has been releasing all year for a good majority of the collective as well. So that's what we're going to go into. Hi, Nessa. So okay, you guys know me. I did not write anything down. I did not go into this. I decided that whatever the collective was clearing was what I was going to go into because it has been deep and it has been coming up for so many people, and so many of us are struggling not knowing what is coming next. Thank you. I got a cup of wonderful frankincense tea. All right, so I invite you guys to relax, sit down, lay down, get comfortable. You don't have to watch me. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to sink into where you are and give yourself permission to relax. If you can't and you're just listening, go back to this and give yourself the opportunity for healing, for shifting, for growth. And because I hop off right when I'm done, as normally I need to go ground, I will remind you guys that I do have a couple specials running. I have clarity calls that are discounted from $142 to $111 just for this group. I'm not promoting it outside of the group. New members that have not worked with me get 50% off their first session. And what am I forgetting? There's a level 1 Holy Fire Reiki class. Not this Saturday. This Saturday is my birthday, but next Saturday.
Recordings.
Oh, and then the other new thing that I'm offering, and I really need to get like a landing page to put all this on, is I'm doing recorded healings. So it's been brought to my attention that a lot of people, don't have time anymore. Like you have things to do, right? But that shouldn't mean that you sacrifice your healing. And for a lot of people that are expressing that they want their healing, but they do not have enough money, this is an option. It's $66 again instead of $142, and you get the level of healing, just not the one-on-one face-to-face. And then you guys know I'm always open for messaging. So that's new. That's what's happening. Again, get comfortable. I'm going to spray in this order. I'm going to spray Yeshua first, and then Melchizedek, and then Metatron. Yeshua smells so good. So Yeshua is lightening up the energy, allowing you to more quickly connect with the Christ light, bringing that unconditional love. Melchizedek is helping to release judgments. I'm going to say more judgments about the self for this healing. And Metatron is good for anything overwhelming, overdoing, overgiving, overbeing, over anything like that causes that stress and that kind of Metatron's good for. All right, if you can, I put your hands in the receiving position. And with your eyes closed, slightly look up into your eyelids. And I want you to tell yourself in your head or out loud, I am connecting 300 feet above my head into the light. If at any point your eyes start to hurt, you can go ahead and relax them, but keeping them looking upward allows you to stay in a more relaxed, meditative state. As the light comes in, we're going to ask it to flow through your auric field, clearing any stuck or stagnant energy. And we're inviting this energy down into the crown. Again, clearing any stuck or stagnant energy as we allow it to flow down through our chakras. Moving into the third eye. And dropping into the subconscious. And moving into the throat. Having this energy drop into the high heart. Go ahead and everybody take a big deep breath. Everyone's holding so much in their heart chakra. Okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do, we bless you, we bless you, we bless you. We fully and freely release any heaviness, low vibrational energy, any fear, anything blocking and sitting really heavy within the chest. We freely and fully release all of it from you and you from all of it, past, present, future, as we ask and allow the universe to do its most perfect work in, through, and as you, and so it is. And take another big deep breath. Oh, that's better. Okay. So we're going to have this energy flow from the heart down into the solar plexus. And moving into the sacral. Moving into the root. We're going to allow this energy to flow down the arms, clearing the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, the hands, and the fingertips. And ask it to move down the legs, clearing the hips and the knees and the ankles, the feet and the toes. Allowing this energy to start flowing through the roots of your feet down into the earth, where it naturally connects with the life force of Gaia. So we're going to invite this energy up into your roots, allowing it to flow into the legs, moving into the root and the sacral, solar plexus, and the heart, merging the earth light, source light, and your light into one. We're going to gently expand this outside the body. Doing this allows you to release more of your own limitations and get out of your own way. It allows the healing energies to move deeper. And we're going to see this ball of light outside of your body, expanding outside of your home. Outside of your city or town. Your state. The country. Finally, slightly larger than Earth, connected to all living things. And I want you to bring your awareness to your causal, the chakra above the crown. There's a slight pulling sensation on the crown as your energy is moving upward. And this is going to be a lot more of feeling. So you are surrounded by this Christ light in the causal. So that energy is penetrating your auric field. It's soaking into the etheric layer. And quite literally, it feels like it's removing gloves, like long, long gloves pulled up over the elbows. It's removing energies away from you that you have taken on as your own, even owning them. And you own them so deeply that you end up making it your truth when it's not. And so these things are being removed. It is removing a lot of energy that's stuck on the top of the crown. Even the breath feels like it's being lifted up. There is a huge dragon that is, it's a solar dragon, very, very, very bright yellow. Very pale, but bright as in like you want to, I don't know, shield your eyes. It's really penetrating through the physical eyeballs as well. So if you're feeling any pain within the eyes or the third eye, just take a big deep breath into that. And so this dragon energy is coming in, and it's going into the receiving side of the solar plexus. Go ahead and take a deep breath, relax on the exhale. I believe it's a she that has very masculine energy. As I say that, she is very balanced. But this energy is moving in a counterclockwise circle. That is the first flame. And then there are rings of smaller circles of the dragon fire. And they're alternating. So the first one is going counterclockwise, the next one is going clockwise. And it is literally shaking the fear that you have been carrying for lifetimes to the surface. It's only what you're ready to release. So I would go ahead and set the intention. You know, what exactly, how much are you ready to let go? And more of it's coming in. This is rising up into the heart and traveling downward into the sacral. When it reached up into the heart, it's going in a spiral around the heart. And it feels like this dragon energy simply really amplified your creative energy within the sacral. Okay, and now that the heart is opened up, we are going to have that Melchizedek energy come in. And I see it almost as like water putting out the flames. It's this very gentle energy that is putting out, well, the fire that you're starting within yourself that blocks you from your course. That is a distraction from what and who you really are. It is falling around the outside of your body, soaking into the physical body, so your cells get the truth of who you really are. And that what you have been owning is not your truth. And take a big deep breath and breathe in this energy. Again, relax on the exhale. Let it reach every layer of your energy through your breath. And the last layer of fear that they're showing me is coming up very strong is actually located around your feet and your roots. It is keeping you from fully being anchored on earth and really stepping into your human life. It's helping to keep us disconnected from fully being able to create the life that we all truly deserve. And so we're going to call the Earth Star Chakra dragons and the Root Chakra dragons. Okay, the Root Chakra just like exploded open. To clear any fear out of the root, and they can shrink themselves with the energy to get into each individual root of your feet, which it feels like it's doing now. It's a very odd feeling. Pushing down through the roots, clearing and healing and releasing and opening that up so that that higher self energy and that source energy can flow down so you can truly create what you want and not be creating and reacting from a place of fear. And so the last thing we're going to do is we're going to call in that Metatron and that Venus energy. We're going to have it fill up your auric field, this deep, deep magenta, the color of divine love, and a very, very pale pink. That pale pink tells your energy that it is safe, helps you put your guard down, helps you open up to that love energy instead of the toxicity. And so that magenta and that very pale pink are going to start sinking into each layer of your auric field. It's going to start soaking into your cells. Every atom, the muscle, the bone, your veins, each body system and organ. The magenta is coming down into the crown, merging with that violet. It's moving into the third eye. The subconscious to give that divine love to your shadows as it moves into the throat. The high heart. And moving into the heart. It's filling up the solar plexus, getting into any other residual fear or anything that hasn't been released that really truly doesn't belong to you, or anything you're ready to let go of as it's giving it that extra boost of love and acceptance. Moving into the sacral and the root, and it's expanding throughout the body. The frequency is moving through every part of your energy. It looks like all the cells are lit up. And now we're going to bring in that pale pink energy that again is going to go into the auric field. You might be hearing like a humming or a slight buzzing. That's normally what I hear with this color. It's very interesting. Okay, this color is starting to come up into the meridians. And again, it's getting into your cells. And with this color in particular, what they're doing is they're putting it down through the crown, but it's being pushed down and it's moving down the back of the neck and getting into the spine. And as it's moving through the spine, it is flowing through the nerves and it's being pushed out to every part of the physical body. So there is no room in the physical body not to feel safe. Every part of you is getting this message. And then this vibration is expanding, kind of radiating outward and getting into the chakras. It's kind of a big chain reaction. It's very quick. Okay? It went through the chakras very, very quickly. And I want it to go a little bit deeper into the heart. So there's going to be a burst of energy going into the receiving side of the heart. There we go. And spreading out through the entire heart center and the heart aura. Okay, we're going to do another big deep breath. And on the exhale, I want you to focus on your feet and the roots coming out of your feet. We're going to bring in that beautiful anchoring energy and that integration. It's dropping down through the crown and your body now. And following the roots of your feet down into the earth. We're going to ask the earth dragons and again your Earth Star Chakra dragon to help ground you in the energy of the gnomes and Gaia. Pushing the roots down a little further until whatever crystal that you feel is grounding for your energy, you're going to wrap your roots around. Bringing that up. It's moving through the roots of your feet and coming up into your legs. It is moving into the root chakra. As you start to sink fully back down into your body, and this earth energy is coming up into your sacral, solar plexus, and anchoring into the heart. And we're going to do our normal 3 big deep breaths, breathing into the crown. On the exhale, relaxing the body, dropping the shoulders, fully letting anything go that has been brought up during this healing. And on the last breath, go ahead and open your eyes on the exhale. And bring yourself back fully into this time and space. Thank you guys for joining me. I would like to say hi to Coral, Julie, Toby, Christina, and Deborah. Thank you guys. Anybody has any questions, you know where to reach me. To claim any of the openings that I have, let me know. October is almost completely full. And I will schedule another live to either do card pulls. I will need an assistant, Caitlin, if I do card pulls because I can't shuffle. The shuffling is like a no-go. Yeah, maybe she can help me. I know you guys like card pulls, or I could come on and do another live healing. But I'll decide, talk to you guys, figure out what I'm going to do, and I'll schedule another event. So I love you all. Nice seeing everybody. All right, take care. Bye.